Hello everybody, welcome back to Dice a Million. Let's see, who have we still not got boss rush with? Hollow Hand, Yellow Hand. It's just those two. Alright, we'll start with yellow today. Gain double extra value, only one roll, buy more rolls at the shop. Shall we try it on power 1? Buying rolls at the shop is more expensive. Yellow Hand exclusive. Interesting. I think in that case, trying to go for unlocks, we're just going to do power 0 for right now. I'll take a wind-up die. Sure. Give me a magnetic die. Give me a porcelain figure. Give me at least 2 extra rolls. We got so many D4s to get rid of. A perennial magnetic die is going to be better than our magnetic die. Obviously, we couldn't have known when we went in that we would find another one after buying the first one, but you know, these things happen. Right. 4 rolls. We're not going to see this come back around. So I'm going to start here. Then we can do something like... this. That's not bad. Our deck's not going to get small enough for this. Oh, 7 pips. 7 pips. Start out with at least a couple extra rolls. Power up is nice. Give me a copper die and a clone card, and we'll start getting some removal going. Let's buy 2 more rolls. +3 face value every time it's affected by any area immune to burns. We do have 2 of these, 3 of these even. Yeah, we'll try and get that going early. I don't think I need another one of you. So we can get that charging. Throw those. Then let's do this, or we could wait for the perennial one. Let's wait for the perennial one. That'll be ready to go next time. Right, you're perennial, you, and you. Let's do power plus on that. And then we auto-select. I'd rather just get the extra 16 rather than charging this right now, I think. It'll have time to be charged later. 210. No, I'm not doing it. Fish die. Copies the value of other random die on the table. How big's our hand? 10? It's not bad for 10. But first, buy at least a couple rolls. You know what, we'll take it. We haven't used one yet before. That would be so interesting to do if we hadn't kind of gotten a little underway on our strategies. As for our first ring, places every die reward with stamps, 2x on evens, or all of these will roll the same. Equity ring always has kind of like the highest potential for broken ceiling, but I think we just have to take even ring for now. So you're at 9. Okay, you're ready. So, mult times 2. What are we going to clone? Great question. I definitely want to throw you. I definitely want to throw you. Maybe we don't clone anything right now. Maybe we just throw this and get these giving extra value to this as area of effect and this as perennial. And then this is our last roll. I'd say that went well. Skip those by at least a couple rolls to start. The double ring card is nice. Give me a reroll card for our eventual boss rewards coming up. Every die is hidden until rolled. Shouldn't be too bad here. Perennial Haunted die is not what I need. I could have taken it and then tried to reroll it into something else to keep the effect on it, but here we are. Alright, bank's getting a little bit thinner in a positive way. Is there a good reward coming up? Yeah, but we can probably... Well, we could pay 33 to try and roll for it, or we could pay 32 to guarantee that we get it, so why take the risk, right? Let's start with this. Remind me again, what are these doing? Copies the value of a random die on the table. Okay. Just get those out. Charged copper die is coming up. That. I can't do all of it. I can't do all of it. I want you to be charged for the upcoming boss encounter, basically. Skip those. You're staying perennial for sure. Eternal hot die. Start with at least a few of those. I'll take a pearl ring. I do love a spin top. Clone card is nice. I'm not worrying about the occult today. We're doing boss rush as our priority. I'm going to keep the clone card over a double ring just because our only rings are these two, which are not humongous for us. Let's buy a bunch of extra rolls. Do I want a D100? Probably. Right, let's go next. Right, we don't know which ones are the charged ones. but we can get that out already. You can see the silhouette of the fish, which is adorable. Alright, we've got plenty of points. We've got an enchant card, which is nice. You've got bumped out of the frame. What if there was a ring like 10x to any die that escapes the boundary? Because it's not easy to do. I can't auto select here, of course. Of course I can't. Two more rolls. Something is charged again. Eight ball. Don't really have much in the way of eights. Fibonacci's too slow. Dark matter is not it. Golden stamp I will take. Obviously, Mirror Cube, Wind Up Die is kind of a classic. We need to buy rolls as well. I do like a Hoarder Ring. We already have quite a large hand size. But I do like the Hoarder Ring. Right. Enchant you for Echo. That's also not bad. I could clone you when you're charged then, perhaps. I think this will get one for being thrown and one for this, thus triggering wind-up die. That's kind of my expectation of this. Throw you then because you are just free to throw. Yep. Then those will go together. Keep the red guy growing. Charge you. Give me a porcelain figure. Start with at least a couple rolls. I don't need another one of you, do I? Yeah, I do. Give me a power-up card. I can afford to remove one thing. I'll do it. A 6 and a 3. Nope. Shame, but it is what it is. You. Right, you're charged. But obviously, our wind-up die is charged as well, so we'll be throwing that in a moment. Okay, power up, clone you. That's charged, that's more malt. You can't be destroyed. And guess spin top out there as well. It's a classic for a reason. Right, get you some charge. You only need 1 pip, so I'm not throwing magnetic with you. Skip those. Grab me chest. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm probably selling it. Not any of those, thanks. take another clone card. Start by buying at least a few rolls, and then we can get really, really lean in the bag. So we did take the Hoarder ring, so we draw 15 dice per turn. We have 17. This is for 16. But honestly, we can get rid of all these D4s. Be reasonably happy about it. You are at 81. You're only 11 as perennial, which is not going great. Though already we've kind of surpassed our need for extra value. Surpassed, not surpassed it. Words. Sell the invert. Give me the reroll. Sell the reroll. Give me the enchant. Buy a couple more rolls. Go next. Let's skip for 2 rings or try and roll any 4 or a ring. I'll skip. 5 extra values, all dice is 10. Oh, radio wave. Rolling a fully charged die, roll a copy of it is just too good. And onion ring, extra die, roll an extra 15 value, except it's 30. Every roll you'll need to roll a specific face or get cursed is not my favorite. I'll take an anchor though, because we have such a large hand size and we can afford to just hold on to useful stuff. I'll try for the magic room. I see a 1. Could be here for a minute. What are the odds of rolling 2 1s on D7s? Can't be high, can it? Come on now. I've got enough 500s that I could do this for a long time. And just as I threaten them with a long time, we get what we want. So, you need to get as charged as you can be. As do you. For the boss encounter. Right, you're charged. You need another charge for the boss encounter. Are we drawing the full bag? Not quite. You're charged. You're charged. Let's enchant you. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. We can definitely get out of this round, so we don't need to roll any of our charged stuff anymore. You need a charge. Throwing the anchor because I don't want to keep making more hollow dice when I don't need to be. Not anything I need. Yes. Thanks. Right. Buy at least a couple rolls for the boss blind. The more rolls, I guess once we have our score, we can throw empty hands. So it's not so much of an issue. Anything I want to remove? Not really. Not really. X to its face to nearby stuff. It's probably better than a D7. But when we do our big hand, what are we throwing? 1, free, 2, 3. Yeah, we got freedom to kind of take a little more stuff here, I think. Ring times 2? Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely yes. It's better than a clone card by a long way. I've got so much pip to spare. Its face is always a 2. X multiplied to itself, X being the total of extra value of other dice on the table. That could grow reasonably quickly, given how much extra value we're going to have. But a lot of that extra value is only temporary when we have the mirror cubes and the wind-up die get a load of onion ring value, and then it would absorb all of that onion ring value. So, you know what? I'll do that. Apart from, like, the classic of electric die, there's not too much else I'm really super invested in finding here right now, I think. An enchant card? Not right now. Alright, that's our last roll. We could buy like a bunch of rolls to try and get a bunch of stars to go into the other shop with, but I think it's just kind of overkill. Okay, roll a 6 or get cursed. You. Clone. You. Double ring. Then with that. This. And then watch it go completely haywire as it's one to do. Yeah, it's a classic. We got a D666 out of somewhere. Probably it threw a peanut and the peanut popped or something. But, you know, I got no complaints. Roll a 4 or get cursed. Okay, it's not cursing anything outside of that, so I can just throw these without fear. Now that big giant roll we did a second ago, the problem with that is we can't do that every throw through boss rush. We're going to have to take care about how we do that. A golden die is not bad, but also do I need more malt? Not terribly. Right, we have a reroll. We could take another aquarium for another fish die being thrown every round. First of all, buy at least a few rolls. More chance of getting dice we already have. Get 2 additional stars. Ascendant die, alphabet, another aquarium, dumbbell. I think I might just re-roll it all. Gains 0.5x multiplier every time you skip a reward. Avoid rolling the lowest and highest die of every face. It would mean this would never break. This would always be a 2. Doesn't really do that much for us. Deja Vu ring is nice. And we got 5 left. You felt something change in phase 3, and they've upgraded our stamps. They've reset the prices. More stamps. Nothing. Give me one more roll. And then off to boss rush we attempt to go. 12k. 5 rolls. Let's do this, and that. Just to see how this goes on a hand that doesn't do our giant broken strategy. 27k, so we got some insurance. You. And get rid of those. You need one more. I'm gonna throw these. You're charged. You need one more. You need one more. Yeah, I think we're going to be quite all right. You know what? Throw the anchor. We might not even need Red Giant anymore. Show me the rings. Plus 8 extra value to dice that with the highest faces. It's actually 16, which is actually 32, because it's gilded, so it applies its effect doubled, and we're yellow hand, so it doubles again. Sure. By at least a few rolls. Anything I want to remove? I can't afford to remove anything. We don't actually have a giant hand of stuff right now. Alright, let's go next. So there's Boss Rush, 25k to purchase it. And to start, it's going to be mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the wind-up of them all? We just don't want to see any bombs or similar. Good, they were all... Oh god. They're not in the bag anymore. They were all destroyed. Were they all destroyed? This could really hamper our boss rush plans. Okay, let's regroup. We obviously have a bunch to spend. That's great. This is big, this is big. That can still apply to that. Nothing here charges. That's 20k. No, our stuff is still in the bag. We're okay. We're okay. All right, we're fine. We're fine. I was worried for a minute, obviously. +2 hand size means we could throw even more stuff to do cloning with. Stuff for skipping. 4x in the first roll. Let me haste ring. Make sure we buy at least a couple rolls. Ring times 2. Honestly, there's probably not much here that we can find that would help. Mono token will help. We destroy that because it then makes the mini die. I saw somebody asking in comments that a little while ago. Although that was probably by the amount of I've recorded and backlogged. That was probably about a week ago. I don't need a third mirror cube. Right, we're going into this. We want to spend this round charging everything so that we're ready to go into boss rush as best prepared as we can be. Things with charges can't charge. No, haste ring deactivated. I don't know if that will lose its ability to get haste on the way out, but we'll see. Mirror cube, magnetic, wind up. Copper doesn't need to go. We can throw that out and throw that out. One, you're charged. Charged, you need one. Alright, everything is charged to my desire. We'll skip and see what happens with this being deactivated. Still got the 0.4, that's fun. I'm not even going to mess around with Magic Scroll right now. 10,000 pips. Do I need to buy rolls for Boss Rush? I'm not even sure how that works. We'll check this immediate stuff. A Mahjong Tile's kind of good, but I think Moon Marble is just better. I think. Because this caps out at 1,000. No, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll lose this. Because we've got other ways of getting a bunch of extra value around. Skip those. Right, let's buy 6 bosses. 4 rolls apiece. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Alright, that's as many as we can afford to buy for Boss Rush. Anything I want to get rid of? I don't think so. I think we're kind of okay. Rings are in a good spot. More on our greater than 6 stamp wouldn't be bad. Auto reward lets us get Boss Rush without having to pay 25,000 for it. Not that that's going to be the difference maker for us with how much we're holding on to right now. In which case we'll take another ring times 2. We'll do that for another mini die. We'll do that for another mini die. I think we're pretty much good to go. That with Echo on it is hilarious. Take another one of those. Don't need that. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Choose Dice Rush. So we bought like 19 rolls or something. Layered Legendary Rings, Layered Legendary Dice, Mystery Sack. We have 9 rings. Show me this. Places every die reward with stamps. You could probably take the tower. Right. Oh, we have... we have 60 rolls. I think we're going to be fine. Dice deactivate until the end of the round once they are rolled. Throw you and you. I assume they, once the boss is gone, they'll reactivate. Did we not draw everything? We didn't. That's annoying. We can still win. Like, it's 10k. 10k is the easiest number to get in the world. That's 5. Throw you out as well. And all of those. There's nothing else for us to throw. They are gone. These are no longer deactivated. Roll a specific thing or get a curse. Mirror cube. Throw it for 1, for 2, for 3. Doesn't really work. Mahjong Tile's now massive. Oh, we can just throw Mono Token and be fine. That works too. Get you some charge. Don't need to throw you yet. Get you some charge. Throw you to charge up the other things. Magnetic die was cursed. The die that rolls its highest face is discarded. Subtract its value. Shouldn't be a big deal. Right. 13k. Wind-up die is hiding. Right, this is kind of a nothing throw. Still 6k on our nothing throw. Wind-up die, mirror cube, moon marble, mahjong tile, mini. A second charged wind-up die. I'm not going to do that because this one already has echo, and I want to be ready for my next roll. Let's throw that and one of those. Well, a bomb discarded a bunch of stuff, but we're still fine. Wind-up die. You. Woof. That's unideal, isn't it? This is all charged now, though. We've still got 55 rolls. We're going to be fine. What you really need in this moment is if I had 5 bottle caps, I could throw them all over and over and over again for 54 rolls into the tower. -1 hand size. The blackout is coming. Okay. You need charge. You can offer it charge. Oh, right. -1 hand size is something I don't want to have to deal with. Mahjong tile, moon marble. Got no other X-Malt right now. Throw the minis. You're giving 2x. It's fine. Right. I should have really thought about what I was going to throw right now, shouldn't I? Done. The Star. Beat Dice Rush as Yellow Hand. New card unlocked. Give me a lucky ring in place of even ring. Then refresh that. The Dusty. Every die has a small explosive area. That's going to be a bother, but we've already got the goal we came in for, so it's not going to be the end of our world otherwise. Getting stuff charged, like this combo for the Dusty, is not very helpful. So here's my plan. We're going to go into this encounter, or maybe this encounter, throw a giant roll, which is going to get mono token to be huge. Then with haste ring, we can skip the rest of our rolls and then go into the boss encounter with mono token charge to get it in one. There's the plan. So, uni charge. Let's get a bunch of those out of there. Just kind of in the way. Uni charge. Get you out of the way. Get you out of the way. You can go to get that charge in. Then uni charge. One of our mirror cubes is already primed. We have 17 rolls, because I guess we kept all the ones that we bought going into the previous one, which is amusing. Uni charge, you can offer a piece of charge each. You can just get out of the hand. You guys can just be thrown. No, we'll, no, I can't charge you if we're just magnetic dying, so do that later. Right, you're charged, you're charged. You need a pip, you need a pip. Alright, everything in the bag is charged. We skip rolls. No, we don't skip rolls. We throw to make one big mono token hand. Right, our mono token is now 9.78 E13. We skip rolls. We skip all of that. We buy some rolls for the finale. Anything I want to get rid of? You can just be out of the way. I just want to make sure I do draw this in the opening round. $16 dice. We should be fine if we get the mini dice. They should roll. They should draw everything. So next round we skip this one because everything. It's not that everything is charged. It's that the Dusty only wants us to throw the mono token, which is currently loaded with a high score. So we take that mono token, throw it. We lose our value on the tower, and that's fine. Because that beats the boss in a single throw. Right. Buying rolls for Endless seems like it's going to be a real challenge to get to the end of Infinite with how many rolls you buy. Unless you get to roll between every face, perhaps. But in any case, we don't need those shenanigans today. We've unlocked the Star Beat Dice Rush's yellow hand. So there's one more of those to do. We go look at our cards in our collection. There's Beat Dice Rush as Hollow Hand and Beat Dice Rush in Power 6. And these to be discovered and used for a first time. Most used cards, Double Ring, Enchant, ×2, Clone, Power Up, Choose Face, Auto Reward, Extra Roll, Reroll, and Transform at the lower end. Alright, that is all for today. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.